you did it, it was good. Can you introduce yourself?
Okay, hi, my name's Louise Clerks. I usually call myself Lou. I'm the curator of this exhibition, Bizarre Members of a Fabulous Clan. So it's a month-long show with no opening party, a closing party and 22 events throughout the month. Working with the theme of cut and paste and also exploring ideas of kinship and community and unusual processes.
Are you a couple?
Yep.
Could we maybe get a little kiss? Kiss on the cheek? Just a kiss on the cheek, perhaps? Okay. Voila. Yeah, perfect. 3, 2, 1. Nice and serious. But the Nozu thing's kind of the main piece, which will be a high colour, massive print photograph. Should be pretty interesting. And Nozu are going to perform in the photograph and we're going to reenact the whole scene during the final performance on the 30th. So I'm just going to change my role.
Almost keep dancing.
First up was going to do a CD cover for these guys. Oh, nice. Good. So we said, yeah. He asked us if we wanted to be in a CD cover. We said yeah, and then he said, "What do you want us to look like?" He said, "Bogans, you know, wealthy, cashed up kind of bogans."
Yeah, so I found these earrings.
Yeah, we don't own any of this stuff.
Yeah,
yeah, well manicured pride.
Yeah, totally. Just coming this way a little bit, Nick. Yep, sweet. If you want to just fall back, Adrian, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, sweet. Right. Okay. Yeah, just stretch it out. Window down, like in the trumpet coming out of the window.
It seems like we just seem really out of context.
That's the whole idea. It's all cut and pasting.
Yeah.
That's the idea of the show. So cut and pasting the tropical electro crew in with the Reservoir Dogs.
I don't know if I could explain that so well. I guess that's like the connectedness between all things, and I'm trying to fuse that technology but still bring it back to a human, have that human element still in there. So getting all your friends together and putting on a night where everyone comes down and can enjoy themselves in a comfortable environment. I think that's what I kind of wanted to do.
We just started doing these lounge room evening things at one of the houses in Fitzroy that was real comfy. And Leif really wanted to, put some wings on it a bit and give it a proper home.
And I want to talk of different things, peace and love and cozy dreams. Keep to the road, the journey lives in these. And I'll grow old happily with a stream of love.
in colour, and I just thought it would be a cool sort of combination of a masculine woman with pumps on with a roast pork or, you know, snacks. I thought it would work really well. So that was sort of the basis for all my collages. So I played around with that, brought Ian Hewitson in because he's a fan of food and not so much Lisa Curry and fitness. So I thought that would add like another dimension to it. So that was sort of more of the collage work. And then for my activities, for my installation art, I thought I'd carry across the fitness and put myself in those pump shoes and give riding an exercise bike a go, and combine that with the idea of eating fatty food and eliminating the point of exercising in the first place. So eating a pizza, and that worked really well. Yeah. Thanks, man. Thanks.
$13, $14, $15, $16, $17, $18, $19, $20. It sort of started off as a different work called If I Was Michael Keaton, I Would Be Scared Too, which was sort of going to be looking at the transference of a being over to a digital plane and then recombining back in the physical world at a later date. So the work itself was about 2.5 by 1.5 metre work, building up a sort of geometric patterns, sort of, I don't know, reminiscent of Papua New Guinean canoe prows or mandalas. So I've sort of come from a very theatrical upbringing. My mother's a puppeteer, my stepfather's general mask, stilt walking, carnival character. So I've always had sort of props and masks and puppets and things around me. You end up creating little mythologies around them, and coming from a non-religious family as well, where you don't necessarily have these old stories that are told to you, kind of end up making up things for yourself. And I think that's what the work probably ended up being about more than anything, was creating these totems or little mythologies or creatures that you could worship and or find meaning in.
So basically, coming from the curator's perspective, I wanted to make this show different in the structure. So I didn't want to, spend an intensive week installing the show and feeling very stressed and getting all the artists very stressed to get all the work finished in time for one big night where everyone comes and drinks and leaves and never returns. So we decided to can the opening night and have all these events so people would come back to the gallery constantly, and the artists would also have the opportunity to develop their works. So rotate some of the sculptures or add to the collages, or perform for people. And then we celebrate with the closing party. So that's on the 30th of October. What else can I tell you? That's all.